Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about the set, which is a super important data type in Python. As of now, we have covered tuples, list and dictionary in detail with all the operations which are mandatory for you to know. In today's video, we are going to touch upon the set proper fully concept wise. Also we are going to cover the most important operations which are involved in set. So just stay with me till the end of this video, and if you are on the channel for the very first time, make sure you subscribe the channel and hit the like button before you go, and share the video with your friends and do the comment if you like the video. So let's move forward without wasting your time. So primarily, let me just open the VS Code Studio for us. Now in the VS Code Studio, whatever the Python code I make here or I write here, I always share them on the GitHub account. So make sure that you download all of them. Whatever the workbook I'm going to work, that will be there on the GitHub account. So let me quickly share that how I do create a new code. So this is the way I can open a code, but let me click on file and new file, and the name of the file should be set.py. .py represent basically this is a Python file which I'm saving on my desktop, if you can see that properly, right? So in the desktop there's a Python 2025 where I'm saving all these Python workbooks, and all of them are available on the GitHub. Okay, so you can find them. Now let me save this with this name. So guys, let's talk about the set. What is set basically? So if you see, before going to the definition, let me explain it to you. Okay, set is something which is a very important data type in Python. There are 4 core data type like list, tuple and dictionary and set. So we have covered 3 of them as of now. This video we are going to cover the set. Okay, what is set? Set is a collection of unordered, unchangeable and unindexed value. The only one thing you need to remember, the most important thing, that the set will always give you the unique value. You cannot keep the duplicates inside the set. Okay, just remember that. Now let's talk about what I have actually written here in the notes for all of you. Let me take you through this. This will be quick because it's very easy. If you have gone through the other videos, tuple, list and dictionary, this is going to be a super easy one for you. Now sets are used to store multiple items in a single variable. Pretty much understandable. I'll show it to you. Set is one of the 4 built-in data type in Python used to store, which I have already told you, right? The rest of the 3 are list, tuple and dictionary, which is mentioned here, and I hope you cannot see that. But the thing is, that's the most important point in set to remember, is that set is a collection which is unordered, unchangeable and unindexed. And one more thing, it's always unique. So duplicacy is not allowed. Duplicates are a big cross in set. How basically set work? Let me show it to you with example now. How set works, if you see here, so this is the name of the set which I'm creating, and let's say in the set, again, see, one more thing to notice here is the type of braces we are using. This type of braces we use in dictionary also and set also, so don't get confused. Okay, now my set equal to 1 2 3 4. Now if I want to access a particular element in the set, I'll keep it with the operation. Okay, what does that mean? Like I'll print 3 whether 3 do exist in a set. So in my set 1 2 3 4 is there. So what I'm writing, see this syntax inside the print, no double quotes, no single quote, nothing I'm mentioning, just mention 3 in my set, and the output will be 3 if 3 exists in the set, otherwise it will give you a false. So what is this true and false? I told you in earlier video, we have Boolean value. What is Boolean value? It give either true or false. So in this case it will give us true. If I replace this 3 with like 500, it will show us false. Don't worry, I am going to run all of these codes now once I explain it. Now let's say if you want to add an element, so simple function is add my set dot add 5. So what it will do, 1 2 3 and 4 5, again this element will be added and you will be able to see 5 along with them. Now let's move down and let's talk about the other operations which we perform in set. See, set is again very important. People usually don't use set a lot. That's what the assumption is, but nothing like that. People always think that list and tuple I read, so that is more than enough. It's not like that. Okay, you need to understand this also. Now let's say you want to remove set item. Okay, you can remove an item from set using remove function. This is very easy. Just remember this. Okay, If the item does not exist, it will raise a key error. So make sure you understand it properly. So these are the basic concept. This is a theoretical part. You need to remember that if the key does not exist, it will come as an output if the value does not exist in your set statement. Okay. So in my set, what I'm doing, using the remove and 2. So obviously 2 is there. So it will show you the output. Now let's talk about the looping, how looping works. Looping and control statement we are going to cover in some videos after this. Okay, these are the primary data types. So these the building blocks of Python. So it's more important now. Just focus on the syntax for now. I will explain you each and everything in upcoming videos if you have any question. For loop, while loop, infinite loop, everything will cover, don't worry. Now here, if you see the for loop, just see the syntax. For, what is item? Item is 1, 2, 3. Each of them is a item for this for loop. Again, in this particular set, print and item, print item. So every time loop will run, loop always show the output in iterations. So this is one iteration, then second iteration, then it will print 3, it will print 4, it will print 5. So it will go in this sequence. It will not go this sequence. It will not write 1, 2, 3, 4. That is a difference when you're printing a loop. Now let's talk about join here. Okay, so in set you have join. So in set 1, let's say there are two set, 1, 2, 3. 3 values are there. Then set 2 have 3, 4 and 5. So what I am doing, join is basically full join. Okay, what is full join? When both the element of table A and table B join together and come as a output. That's what I'm doing here. So joined set I created, set 1 dot union. Union and intersection are two comments to different thing. Okay, don't get confused. I'm making a diagram here to make you understand. So this is my table A, this is my table B. When I talk about the union, so this is the full join, let's say all the value of A and B. So this is the symbol of union. We write U. And if you have an intersection, so only the common part, this is A, this is B, and the symbol of intersection is like this. So here I'm talking about the union. So this will give us what? I'll show you in the output. Okay, I told you one very important thing, that set does not allow duplicacy. And can you see there is a duplicacy here? So let me run this code and you will see. So before that, let's move forward quickly and cover the rest of the operations, and then we'll execute this code. Okay, let's talk about the set method here. So these are the only 4 methods left. So let's talk about the set. This is the intersection basically. And in this method, if you see, so intersection is what? 3 is the intersection value, and in union, set will eliminate 3. That's what the output will be when we will execute the upper code. If you want to find difference, find element in the first set but not in the second one. So for that you can use the difference keyword. These are the keyword you need to remember, guys. What is the purpose of union? What is the purpose of intersection? What is the purpose of difference? I'll tell you one method, although this is my personal method. When you think about a code, okay, so let's say there are 2 sets here. So you just close your eyes, try to memorize that for concept building. This is not some spiritual exercise I'm telling you. I'm telling you actually practically working pointer. Just close your eyes. Set 1, what are the values? Imagine union or intersection, anything. Set 2, what are the value? What should be there in the output? Just look at your screen. The output should be same, because the human mind have that capability. I usually use that. Okay, but not on a very large data it will help, but at least to understand the concept, this is going to help you 110%. Now let's move on. Adding a new item to the set. How you'll do that? Using the add keyword. Nothing. Add method. So there is a set 3. Set 3 dot add 40. So now output will show 10, 20, 30, 40. Discard an item. So you can do discard keyword. Basically discard is what? Removing the keyword. So discard an item, remove it without raising an error. It doesn't exist. Okay. Now printing the modified set. Simply you can print that. So this is an exercise which I wanted you to understand, that how actually the output need to be printed. Now on that note, let me quickly run the lines of code for you right from the top. Now let me select this line, and to run the specific line which you have selected, just press on the shift enter. So you see 3 is there in this particular set. Now if I replace this 3 with 30. So you can see that. Now let me select this and shift enter. So false is coming, right? Boolean value is printed. Now this is fine. Now let's run the other one. Let's try to add 5 in the set. Let me run that. So in the output you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So shift enter is something you need to press to run your code. Let's go down. Let's try to remove 2. Shift enter. 1, 3, 4, 5 in the output. So 2 has been removed very easily. Now let me run the for loop and how iteration will work. I told you, right? 1, 3, 4, 5. Why it's coming? Why 2 is not coming? Because I just removed that from the data. Now let's run quickly the joins. Shift enter. And you can see the join output is this. So basically set will never keep the duplicate value in the output. That's what you can see, right? So that is pretty much visible on the output level. Now let's do one thing quickly, that is intersection. So let me run the line number 36, shift enter. So shift enter is always very easy way, guys. The output is 3. That is the output of intersection, as in the common value, the inner join. In SQL we call it inner join. Okay. Now let's do the difference. What is the difference between A and B? So shift enter. You can see that 1 and 2. Okay. Why 1 and 2? Because I have given a comment also, as they are unique to set 1, and it will give you the set 1 output. If you change this, let's say if you do set 2 here and set 1 inside, now output will change. Shift enter. So 4, 5. Okay. Depending on your need, you need to specify the positioning here. Now let's do the quick small exercise. Let me add one value to the set. Shift enter. And let me first refresh this. Okay. So when I run this, there will be no output. Okay. Because I have left S. So the code has not been run successfully. Now let me run this whole. Select properly. Set 3. The value is assigned. Okay. But if I would have run the other lines in this situation, this would have hit error. Now it will not. Now let me discard 10 from the value and run the print statement also. So you can see the discarded value, which is 10, is not part of the dictionary, the set now, not the dictionary, sorry. It's not part of the set now, and the output says 40, 20 and 30, which is the sequencing basically will be followed. As I mentioned on the top itself, why the sequencing, how the sequencing is basically working. Okay, it's an unordered way, it's an unordered series. Okay, that is what set all about. Now one very important thing, guys, I am going to save this on my GitHub. You can take it directly from there and you can start executing the codes directly rather than reading so many theory here and there. Okay, so if you like the video, so please hit the like button, and if you find this video very helpful for you, please share it with your friends and make sure to comment, because your comment always encourage me and improve. Whether it's a positive, negative, I am open to all of them. Please share your feedback. And if you're on my channel for the very first time, so please subscribe to my channel for such amazing content in future also. Now we have covered all the 4 major data type. I have made 4 videos already. This is the 4th video. So we have covered list, tuple, dictionary and set. Now in next video, I will meet with the next topics which are going to be very important for you. So I'll see you in the next lecture, guys. All the best. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.